Good morning. What a dark, crisp morning it is. Well, I got an email from the supplier of my bulbs and my perennial flowers that they were having a seed sale. So typically I would order seeds a little bit later, but of course their marketing got me, and if I can save a couple of dollars on seeds, I'm gonna do that. I have not tried their seeds before, so I thought what a better time to try their seeds than to have a seed sale. So I have looked up the difference between heirloom seeds and organic seeds. So I definitely don't want like the genetically modified ones or ones that have been treated with chemicals and things like that. So I think there's a lot of confusion over what are heirloom seeds and what are organic seeds and what's the difference. So the difference is organic seeds have been grown organically, but they're not necessarily not genetically modified. You don't really know where they've come from through their line of growing and seed saving, growing and seed saving. With heirloom seeds, what I read is heirloom seeds and organic gardening kind of go hand in hand, because to call your seeds heirloom seeds, they have to be at least 50 years old. So if you think back 50 years ago, we didn't have Roundup. We didn't have some of the fertilizers and the things that are really, really, really bad, chemical fertilizers and things that are really bad 50 years ago. So now 50 years ago is the 1970s, when heirloom seeds were really like, oh, these are my great-grandma's seeds. Obviously, it's way before the 1970s. So I think that's going to be in the next decade or so, something that we might want to keep an eye on. But what I've read, like I said, is heirloom seeds and organic gardening kind of go hand in hand. So I've determined that I am going to buy mostly heirloom seeds. Now, as my videos have suggested, I have done a lot of trial and error. And we'll see a lot of that come spring. So for example, in my raspberry video, I planted raspberries 3 different ways just to see which one is the best. With my tulip video, I am planting tulips 3 different ways in 3 different areas of my garden just to see which one is the best. With these seeds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy them from this place that has they gave me a little coupon code, and I'm going to try seeds from a couple different places as well, just to see how they germinate, how they grow, taste difference, things like that. So let's buy some seeds. What I thought I would do first is show you a little outline of our garden. You've seen it in real life in other videos, but this is what we've kind of determined is what we want to do. So here's going to be the entrance. The entrance actually, this is an old drawing. The entrance is actually going to be in the middle, but the outline's going to pretty much be the same. So we're going to have little herbs. I have slated herbs to be in little pots on the outside. But we're going to have herbs, cucumbers, peas. Those are for my mom because that is not my jam. The raspberries are back there, but we're going to put some chives and leeks and green onions to keep Japanese beetles away. We're going to try as much as possible to not use chemical fertilizers or even natural fertilizers. We're definitely not going to use chemical because we want to do an organic garden. But we're going to try to use other plants to deter different bugs and things like that to not go on our plants. So you'll see that more in other things as well. This will be our lettuce, kale, arugula, tomatoes, carrots, onions, peppers, and then we do have our blueberries over on that side. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, beets. So that is kind of what we're looking at here. This, I did a lot of research on what goes well close to each other. And that's called companion planting. So onions and carrots do really well. Lettuce, kale, tomatoes do really well. And there's other things that go really well with, that are companion plants to these things. So that is what we're going to do. So let's get seed buying. Alrighty, here we go. So this is where I have bought a lot of my wildflowers, my flower seeds, and of course my tulips, peonies, ranunculus. Well, actually not the ranunculus, but the dahlias are coming from Eden Brothers. So this morning I received a 30% off seeds. Well, they know how to get me. They've gotten me hook, line, and sinker. So I'm going to go to Heirloom Seeds. So as you see, they have 3 different ones. They have vegetable seeds, heirloom seeds, and organic seeds. So I'm going to choose heirloom seeds for our purposes today. And I might go back and buy a couple seeds in other places and try it in our seed propagation and see what happens. Okay, so here's heirloom vegetables, herbs, and flowers. They're gonna get me with those flowers, but I should show you my flower stash. But for our purposes, I'm gonna go to heirloom vegetables. Alrighty, heirloom vegetables. Oh, the best ones. Let's start with tomatoes. I love heirloom tomatoes. So here we go. So like I said, with heirloom seeds, a lot of times growing them organically goes hand in hand. So here we have the regular heirloom beefsteak tomato, and then we have the heirloom organic beefsteak tomato. So of course I would go with the organic beefsteak tomato. I think that is actually one that I would like, so I am gonna go and purchase that. So a packet, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, and look at this, sold out. I think I'm gonna come across that. Does it say sold out? It does. Okay. All right, moving on. So let's see, which ones do I see? These ones, like the big rainbow, that sold out, which that's one that I would love. Look at these cute little black cherry tomatoes. That would be fun. Oh, here, Brandywine. Let's get that. They are not sold out. And let's buy a packet. Add to cart. Oh.
Let's do this
I
one.
think this one's like dino kale.
Oh, dino kale.
Yeah.
What the Christmas trees?
Does it kind of look like a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
This
It does.
this Christmas tree.
It does a little bit. All right, so Ethan and I have picked out what we are going to do. So we're going to do some tomatoes, arugula, carrot, leek, kale, lettuce, onions, sweet peppers, peas, pumpkin, watermelon, chive, cucumber. So this is not everything we're going to do, but like I said, I'm going to try other seeds and see which ones are the best. And I might try little plants too at our local nursery and see what it does. So I'm going to put my coupon code and get these seeds, and I'll show you guys when they come. All right, well, we have our first group of seeds that we have purchased. I did speak with my mom, and she sent me a link to an article about the benefits of heirloom seeds versus hybrid seeds. So there are pros and cons, and I might put the link in the description below about that. And so because of that, I am going to buy some hybrid seeds as well. So hybrid is a cross between the heirloom seeds and then some of the new modern but sustainably grown plants of today. So I might try those as well and see the pros and cons of those, see how they grow, see how they germinate, and see how they taste. So join us next time. We might show you guys the seeds, or we might do another buy with some hybrid seeds. So we'll see you later. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.